just shows up, you know, only a couple of weeks ago where he just exploded.
Oh my God, stop.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Please stop. Please stop.
You know, honestly,
Please
at this point, I'm convinced he just talks to the doll so it doesn't come to life and strangle him while he's sleeping. Like, this, there just has to be a method to that madness, and I do mean madness. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
I understand if y'all left the stream by this point in time. Anyway, let's get right into it. Our first match of top 8 right here, starting on the loser side to see who gets to keep their tournament life alive here between Nairo and Dabuz. These guys, sponsor players, trying to rep their squad, at one being NRG and one being Renegades. Let's go.
Yeah, man, can't go wrong either way. Right. So no Luma on deck right now. Oh, there she comes back pretty quickly there. Nairo not able to really get any pressure going. Dabuz with a lot of control right now. I'm tossed up in the air. Gonna send him right back up there. Smart play live. Dabuz right now tends to start off pretty strong in his favor. I've noticed a lot of these sets, you know, Dabuz does tend to be the strong opener, man. But Nairo does have a habit of just kind of closing out, bringing it back.
Oh, my God, like this?
Yeah, that was one of those starts right there. A lot of damage coming. A couple forward airs and an up B.
Okay, kind of felt like he knew that roll was coming. But, you know, Rosalina actually does have a pretty decently hard roll to punish, if only because of visually. You know, her disappearing can start to throw people off a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
But either way, man, you know, kind of fires back, get himself right back in here. He gets a grab here. He probably could potentially get a kill off in ladder combo, especially with this platform layout. But I don't really see him go. Oh, Luma.
Yeah, always got to keep an eye out for Luma, man. Rosalina is truly a package deal right here. Nairo getting wrapped up a little bit right now. 125 here to stock in danger. See what he can pull off.
Oh my God, that was so smart.
Great play by Dabuz right there. No hesitation, just pulling the trigger and comes up big with stock.
Yeah, it's like he just knew that that was the time that Nairo was going to run in right there. Nairo's still in initial dash animation, not allowed to get that shield up to block that. So,
great timing right there by Nairo.
Untimely missed. Oh my God, that worked out though.
The second hit of that floor there, finding his mark right there on Dabuz. Probably not expecting that to be the option of choice from Nairo. I don't see that too often, man. But when he likes to get a little creative, man, good things tend to happen right here. So knotted up yet again. Okay. One stock apiece.
I like that though. I saw the little anti-air. He knew that down there was coming. Immediately snuffed that out with the up smash. Watch it head to Dabuz. Very close to getting paralyzed again. Oh no.
I love what Nairo did right there. He waited for the air dodge. Finding a couple up airs right there. Dash attack from Dabuz here. Now looking to get back on stage. Does just that. Playing around this man.
Now throw. Okay. Wow. Untimely miss right here. A couple little flubs right here early on in this game. I mean, we saw Nairo actually missed his flip kick earlier, but now we saw an easy up air that Dabuz missed, but it doesn't seem to stop him by any means. Getting himself right back into the mix. The air dodge, still living though.
Yeah, that's a scary situation, man. That's exactly what Dabuz feeds on when you're above him. Watch that
thought he was going to try to roll through that time, but actually a better option to roll away. Might have actually got caught by the end, or like Rosalina's arm. Deceptively long hitbox on her jab.
Absolutely. So playing around here, taking it carefully, one step at a time for Nairo. Trying to bring this one back. Not trailing too far, man, but Dabuz is in control again in the air as Nairo immediately getting back to the ground. These
dash checks,
not working out too well for him, I must say. I want to correct that deficiency before the stock is gone, man. 135 ain't gonna take too much more.
I mean, to be completely honest, this game would have been over if Dabuz had turned around that up smash that he connected to. Oh my God, that was close.
That was super scary right there.
Okay, Dabuz knowing the flip, the roll's going around. Yeah, that was smart. Didn't finish the jab right there. Could have went for jab, neutral air, but instead jab, turn around, catches him on the other side. Beautiful stuff to Dabuz. I'm wondering if Nairo's going to keep his ZSS around. I mean, not too bad of a game right there. I mean, those dash attacks were definitely looking a little suspect.
Yeah, he needed to slow those down a little bit. I would say that's one thing to take note of, but it's going to be a long set for sure. Game one not going to dictate how this set unfolds, but it's definitely a good start for Dabuz. And now we're going to go ahead and stick with the ZSS. Now, I saw him warming up Cloud a little bit earlier against Anti in a couple of rounds, so that could be an option on the table should this game not go his way. We shall find out momentarily.
Okay.
Oh.
Now let's see what happens here. As you said in the second game, Nairo starting off a little better than that first one. He took a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Dash attack still coming out, but this time kind of working out for him. Oh.
Buzz going super low right there.
Oh my God, that's it, yes.
Sending him even lower right there. What a conversion from him. An explosive start right there, and that's exactly what he's looking for.
Knew exactly what he needed to do there. You know, he had kind of set Dabuz up to think he was going to get that punish. And it's like he's just covered so many options right there with that jump back neutral air. Immediately converted that into that spike. Good stuff.
Yeah,
to Nairo. And another Luma gone too, so the Buzz a little bit of deficit. Great grab right here.
Wow, Nairo just pulling the trigger right here, just taking all the damage you can get right now. Really making the most out of this stock here, which is really not in any kind of danger. Only at 72, and he's applying a lot of pressure to the Buzz, trying to land safely. He's trading those jabs right there, putting some pressure on Luma. Everything going Nairo's way right here in game number 2.
Oh, yeah. Looks like he's trying to go off for that down air, or not down air, but back air. But either way, great defense over here from the Buzz, going for a double up air that time. You know, usually you see the Roses go for one and then fast fall down.
Yep.
But he decided to mix it up a little bit.
All right, the Buzz here still trying to put out some offense despite the lack of Luma. Doing a good job, though, just kind of tossing Nairo back with these back throws, creating himself a little bit of time for Luma to appear. And there she is on screen, but too little too late is the question.
Still living, just barely, though. The Buzz definitely knows how to get those jab combos. Those gentleman combos are really nice for him. Dude, I love how Luma's like face is so angry when they're in shield. That's real bodyguard stuff right there.
Oh, wow, and that's real Nairo offense
that's
right
real
there.
bodied right there. That's what that is.
Returns pretty solidly right there in that game 2, ending it with a 2 stock. Well done to Nairo there. So no lack of confidence or effectiveness on the ZSS as game 3 set to commence here. We'll see what the Buzz elects to take them. Unlike Nairo, who does have some very solid secondaries to fall back on, the Buzz not so much. I mean, you know, we see them whip out the Bandetta from time to time.
I mean, he has the Olimar,
from time to time. But against Nairo, man, I feel like he knows Rosalina is the ticket to success if he's going to get the W here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't imagine really trying to pick anyone else right now. So let's see what happens here in this third game here on Lilat. Again, in a very common Rosalina pick right here because the platform height allowed him to kind of just sit under it as usual.
Oh, for sure.
But we'll see how if this works out against Nairo. Also, I think the blast zone or the platforms being a little farther away from the blast zone kind of help him out as well. So, you know, he doesn't have to worry about getting laddered off that top platform like he has to in Dreamland and Battlefield. So. Ooh. Oh, okay, ooh, just barely.
Yeah, seriously, always kind of like, you know, a second take right there whenever I see the Buzz go that low, man. But he knows his character, knows how much distance he has, and always pushes it to the limit right there. And pushing Nairo right now as he does have a solid 70% lead here, only extending it. Big
Definitely
hits coming out. Oh, that was a great pivot grab. Cutting off Nairo's options right now, trying to put him into panic mode.
Puts in the back here right there, but only getting Luma out the way. The Buzz right here is going to sit back and, as usual, you know, make sure nothing happens. Ooh.
Man,
okay, nice. Good grab. Yeah, definitely felt that one coming.
Yeah, Nairo's definitely anticipating that air dodge. Oh, wow, what a play right there. The air dodge coming out yet again from the Buzz. A little panicky right there, and Nairo just striking so quick.
Okay, good rollout right there. But again, a lot of pressure on that shield. I feel like if the Buzz really wanted to, he could have just thrown on an F smash, try to catch him more F smash if he felt, you know, the need. Oh, okay.
They're playing the symphony right there.
I'm hitting it with that Luma Fu.
Don't think it's not real.
That Luma Kwando, man. I'm with it.
Now he's swinging. Oh, Nairo right here swinging against the Buzz, trying to extend his lead even further right now. 133, scary situation to be. I see why he goes for the dash attack so much. It does pop Luma up, or excuse me, Rosalina up, and just puts himself in a favorable position. And it definitely seems like he's a lot more controlled with them, a lot more sparingly than we saw in that first exchange in game number 1. And back-to-back 2 stocks for Nairo. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, the Buzz will get off to that good start, but it's always Nairo who kind of just, you know, slowly but surely gets his way back into it. And despite a game 1 loss, which is pretty close, it has been 2 back-to-back 2 stocks for Nairo, and that right there could be the difference maker, putting the Buzz under the gun right now.
Yeah, I mean, I really put it the fact that those, you know, the blast zones are a little farther away from the platforms, but the platforms didn't even come in handy right there. He had nothing to do with, like, those combos did not start the platforms at all. And so, you know, even with that said, I mean, the Buzz is having a hard time in this matchup this time around. So game 4 here, Nairo on the verge of moving on to guaranteed 5th.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do. As I said, it's one of those things when he gets in his head, man, just so potent. And that seems to be the theme, at least so far, of this set. Nairo looking to just close it out here, not trying to see a game number 5.
Great scoop right here.
Yeah, seeing a nice grab right there, well timed. Expecting the air dodge right there. The Buzz not giving it to him, but the follow-ups continue.
All right, it finally hits the ground right here, but still not giving up at any means right there. The man tried to air dodge down to the ground, took 2 back airs for his troubles.
charging up right there, getting rid of Luma again.
Yeah. It's unfortunate right there for Loom and Dabuz. Man just got it back and immediately gone. Is that it? That is. Yeah, what a beautiful idea. Instead of going for another up air, went for the immediate jump, double jump boost kick.
And that was just brilliant because that was all predicated again by that dash attack, which, you know, again, wasn't too effective in that first game, but he's just picking those spots a little bit better here, and it's getting him so much mileage. Dabuz, little to no answers thus far, man, and he's got a lot of work to do here, or he is in danger of taking yet another 2-stock if Nairo continues this pace.
Yeah, here we go. Another grab right here. Nairo actually missing the follow-up right here, but regardless, you see Dabuz trying to play that decent defense here on the side, finally gets another Luma. But yeah, as you say, you know, that dash attack, he has no problem throwing that out if he knows it's going to pop up. Dabuz finally getting some punishes on it, though. Great stuff. All right. Another one. As long as he hits both of them, that pretty much means Luma's dead, so that's unfortunate for Dabuz again. I mean, this Luma life expectancy has been looking very low this set.
And that has certainly been a problem here. Oh, now just jumping down right there, going for the grab.
All right.
Such efficient play thus far on the part of Nairo. Dabuz being overwhelmed. Now trying to bait out an air dodge right there. Dabuz smartly not giving it to him.
Not at all. But off that back air on him, though.
He's also not giving him too much damage, and that's certainly a problem. Trailing right here, not only by a stock, but a percent. Been lapped here.
Yeah, another Luma gone right there. The same combo, too. Dash attack, turn around. Oh, good grab right there. No fear. Could have definitely punished after, but he was like, nah, I'm not wasting time.
Ooh. All right, that trade. Gonna send Nairo off momentarily, but comes back immediately here.
All right, Luma back into play right here.
See if she can be the difference maker for Dabuz. Certainly struggling right now. I don't know what that doll told him at the beginning of this set, but I don't think it was
not solid advice by any means.
Exactly, man. Like,
doll came through with the basic do your best advice. No real advice right there.
Do your best.
All right.
Wow, the acrobatics here of Nairo. He is having no trouble just landing safely right here and continues to apply a ton of pressure on Dabuz. One good hit away from losing that stock. Falls out of the last hit, though.
Yeah, good stuff right there to Dabuz. Did he end up to get out of that? Yeah, that smash should be a stock right there. Good stuff. Finally get himself on the board, but 119, is it too late?
That's what I'm wondering right here, though. I do recall a set against Locust, man, from Armsaga, and Dabuz was trailing quite a bit. He was able to bring that one back, man. So you can never count this guy out just yet. But when Nairo's just at this pace, at his best right now, certainly one of the hardest opponents to defeat right here. Back to the wall right now for Dabuz. Can he make it happen?
Great defense once again from Dabuz. Gets a forward smash right here. No Luma, though. Not going to get a super strong one. Down throw. Thought he was going for the immediate up air right here, but looking for an air dodge that he was not going to get. Maybe this time. Goes for this time the juke of the 50-50.
Yep.
Both of them knowing each other's options. Oh, that was close.
Oh, is that going to do? Yeah, that's going to be it. Right there, teching in and able to just avoid the hit. Nairo taking care of business with the up tilt. Dabuz certainly high enough for that to kill. So a good start right there from Dabuz. But like I said, man, Nairo just against him just has a tendency to just, even if he loses game one, just kind of crawl back in it and take firm control. And that's exactly what we saw right there.